welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
That's a live look at us here at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And away we go from East Rutherford. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by a respected veteran now in year 15 here in the NFL, Teron Taylor.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They're going play action. Taylor hit and the ball was loose. But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. His first throw is an interception. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
It really took no time at all for May to prove, well, he's a franchise quarterback and worthy of that top 5 pick. Got his first start in early October, and all he did was throw for over 2,200 yards and 15 touchdowns. And don't forget about those 400 yards on the ground. He's an athlete, too.
May will throw to get us started here. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak May. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a first down. Come on, boys.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Wangu now to return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. Well, Brock, this game, like all of our games this week, one piece of our John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. A way that the NFL and all of us here at EA Sports honor a legendary figure in the history of this game on a holiday he held dear. So for Brock, myself, everybody on our great EA Sports crew, hope you had an excellent Thanksgiving, everybody, and a great weekend of football. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Throwing, Taylor. Throw left side, finds Johnson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Patriots offense headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. First down now, ball at the 33. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Sticking with Henderson. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. Third down. They bring Diggs in motion. Now May on third and long. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down. That's third down.
Patriots punt team coming out with former sixth-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. Things sure started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. New York to the line. 1st and 10. To the air, Taylor. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
On the counter, Hall. By a man, he's in the clear. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10. He keeps it on the option. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Down the left sideline he goes. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. We have an injured player here. Looks like it's a member of the Patriots in some discomfort. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Now it's Taylor. Steps up, and he's running with it. And he'll take what he can get here, Brock. Sliding down with a gain of 3.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
From the gun, it's Hall. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Taylor. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Home. Will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. This our last play of the quarter. Zone read. They'll give it to Davis. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. We've got the Patriots in front. More from MetLife coming right up. Back now for the second quarter, and the Jets, they have got to look towards that end zone. Third down from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a second quarter lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets take a 4-point lead.
7. Patriots 3.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. This return starts at the 5. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First and 10 from the 32. They'll start this series with an option left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a New England first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. You get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Tossing it to Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball.
Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Now here he goes. This one gets to the 22. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throw here, 3rd down. It's on target to Johnson. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finding Johnson once more. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now. They need 7. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Connects with Mechie. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He goes right corner pocket there, but does get it to go through from deep. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The New England offense running out now. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Going play action. May. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Here's the pistol snap to May. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. Caught just shy of the goal line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
On a gain of 43 yards. That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. Henderson can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. They go to him again. And he's not going to get there. They get him for a loss back at the 4.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
So it'll be 3rd and 4, but not just yet. Only 2 minutes to go in our 1st half. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal. Here's May. He'll get this to Henry. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So now on 4th down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Borregales connects, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Jets offense now set to take over. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They start the drive at Hall. He dodged the tackle, and they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Taylor looking to his fullback now. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Taylor to throw. Finds him over the middle. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd down, give to Hall. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
1st and 10 from the 43. Here's Taylor. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the Patriots' 38-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Taylor now. He's going to tuck it and run. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout.
We go 0 to 100 real quick. Baby on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down the earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf.
This is Nick Folk on for the Jets field goal. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. And the kick by Folk is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. Got a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriots offense out there to start this 3rd quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Henderson on his own read. Shoots away from one. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a New England 1st down.
just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. May now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
It's a gain of 42 yards. And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Brought in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
10 more yards.
It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Stevenson gets in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots managed to tie this game. It's 13-all. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Hall. Escapes a defender. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. He's hanging on to this one on the 2nd down option. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
To the air, Taylor. He set up the screen here for Hall. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And it's good for a New York first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Motion man left is Johnson. First down, play action. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Going to the ground again on first. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Looking to throw, Taylor. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
1st and 10. He keeps it on the option. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Folk on now to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 13.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's a return from the 7. We dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
This is Henderson on second down. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Sticking with Henderson. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From the gun, it's May. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First down throw for May. That's taken in by Henry. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Here's May to the air. Complete out to the right side. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak May. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Just short on 3rd down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on 4th? A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Running for it, it's Henderson. Jukes away from one. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. And forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. And that gets him a first down.
Another Patriots first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, New England.
That's a dream come true right there as a play caller, Kate. You leave the offense out there in 4th and inches. You try to pound it forward just to move those chains, but you get the best of both worlds. You move the chains for a lot more.
Slot receivers headed left. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. To throw, here's May. This one's caught. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
He tries to sneak it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 2.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run in with Stevenson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots now trail by just a point in the 4th. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They go right back to Hall. The 2nd down run good for 4, and brings up 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now it's Taylor. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. The Patriots offense all set to go. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Quick throw completed by May. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
May on 1st and 10. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Made a throw it. Complete to Diggs out left. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
He's going to keep this one and go. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That goes for a gain of just 1. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Setting up the screen with Henderson. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing is May. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Jets out to begin another drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Taylor. Finds the in route complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets don't want to see this one go to overtime. So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from the 43. Toss play. This is Hall. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Setting up to pass. And it's Johnson with another one. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw it. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Hall once more. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Needing 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. To throw. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Nick Folk. This only a chip shot from the right hash. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Fielded by Henderson. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Patriots running their offense out there. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
So the win goes to the Jets. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.